Hey guys, Danny here at Partay. So, got some business things I need to cover real quick. First and foremost, most critical thing is that I had a number of orders that we were processing, but we're running a day behind. So generally we ship on Mondays and Fridays, but I wanted to let people know that if you were expecting your product to ship today, and I know that there's a few of you guys out there, I've reached out to you via email just in case you haven't seen it yet, but I also wanted to let you know on the video, in case you watch the video first, that those orders will be processed and they'll be shipped tomorrow. A lot of the screens are already made, they just have to cure, so they'll actually go out tomorrow. That's because of a situation we had in an install on Saturday that was unforeseen. We had a ceiling that had some major water damage where we were trying to do a slimline drop screen install, and it just ended up taking longer than what we thought. So that'll cover that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me by email, and I'll be glad to to respond, and I'll respond pretty quickly because I'll have my phone with me pretty much all throughout the day. All right, so I've got some other things, and I had a little list here made because I want to make sure I cover all these things. So we had 2 orders on Saturday. Now, the only reason I bring that up is because those 2 orders put us 11 screens away from our 2019 goal. So we are 11 screens away. So if there's anybody out there who needs 11 screens, we'll be glad to take care of that for you ASAP. All joking aside, that's pretty phenomenal, and we're just humbled by that. We didn't set a very high bar. I know I've quoted the number in the past. I won't go through that again, but those 11 screens will put us at our goal. We have no doubt that we're going to far surpass that by the end of the year. As a matter of fact, we got some exciting stuff that we're going to be putting out in December, and as a matter of fact, at the tail end of this video, we're going to do a sneak peek of a high G. It's going to be called Goppity Goop High G, and this is a black screen that is made for projectors less than 1,000 lumens. So anywhere from, say, really about 200 lumens up to about 1,000 lumens, so that those folks can experience a black screen as well. And it's just a sneak peek. It's not going to be, we're not going to go into specifications and all that stuff yet. We'll release all that information as we get closer to launch. But this will give you something to see. It's actually kind of cool. So we were able to balance out a very high gain screen for lower lumen projectors, and it makes me really happy. Now the video will actually have, it's using a 23 lumen, the 23 lumen window effects unit that I use a lot, or have used a good bit in the past. So it's using that 23 lumen projector, setting about 13.5 feet away, guys. So it's pretty impressive. But once again, it's meant for lower lumen projectors, okay? This is not something that you would use on a 2,000 or 3,000 lumen projector. But for those guys out there that would fit a need for, and we've had a number of requests for it because we have people who have Pico projectors and they're wanting something to paint on their walls so that they can watch movies with their kids and be able to get an improved image. So this is going to help a lot, go a long way to help them to have a better experience. Some of the other things we want to cover, and first of all, I just want to say thank you from not only me. I know, I'm always in these videos, but also the crew. Now, we've been having conversation, and they're knowing that, we've mentioned in the past here that this channel is going to go through a transformation, and it's going through that now. It's not like blatant, today we stop and tomorrow is, brand new sort of format. That's not really the case. We've been transitioning out of more narrative and into more of just advertisement display and some technical information. So that's what we're really going to focus on as we move forward. Is we're going to have once a week we'll do a technical video that will cover some technical aspect of projection, and then we'll also have some ads that get uploaded during that time, and these will be ads with commercially viable screens. Okay, these are not the test screens that I use here in the videos in the past. These are all going to be new screens. I got permission from my wife to be able to house all 7 screens here in the house. house. So I was able to partition off just a little space so I can keep all 7 screens here and be able to pull them out and do some displays here. And we're hoping that we'll be able to do some commercial displays as well with some of the churches that we install in, some of the life centers that we install in, that we'll be able to do some videos there. And hopefully that'll be coming up in about 2 to 3 weeks, because we got an install in a church where I think they're going to be okay for us to do some demo shoots. So that's all good information. But the real exciting thing that I have, and this is, to me, this is just going to be fun, is the crew have been talking, as crews do, and they want to be more involved in the picture. And I want them to be more involved in the picture because when we originally started, Jason and a couple of the guys, my sons, they really weren't so much into the YouTube thing. It just wasn't something that they were excited about. Plus, from a specification standpoint, honestly, their expertise was really more in the areas of sound and audio stuff, especially, home audio and car audio and some stage audio. As a matter of fact, my oldest son, Adam, part of his scholarship in college was running sound for traveling troops for college. So, it's all good experience. It's a family experience that we have. And so one of the things we're going to be able to do to pull everybody into the mix is we're going to open on a separate channel, a movie review channel. And this will just be something for us to do for fun. We do want to keep it distinct from the Partey channel, so it kind of doesn't get intermingled. We'll notify you guys whenever we're getting close for release, and we'll be taking some requests on movies to review. But they want to do a roundtable setting, and I'm gonna tell you, some of these guys are some of the funniest people that you'll ever watch. I've watched a lot of reviews. There's some favorites that I have out there. If you haven't checked out Grumpy Andrews, if you like any kind of old horror stuff, I think Grumpy Andrew does a great job. More intelligent sort of insight into the movies. And then there's guys out there like Brandon, Brandon's Cult Reviews. I think he does a great job. Man's a master of sarcasm. So, but these guys are really funny, and I think that they're going to fit in well. And they want to do movies of all types because we've all been big fans of movies. It's one of the things that led us to getting into this business in the first place. So we'll let you know more about that as we get closer. Once again, 23 lumen window effects unit on our upcoming high G release that'll be coming out this December. It'll be around the 1st of December, and getting ready in advance of Christmas. And if you have any questions in the meantime, please reach out to us. Let us know. We'll be glad to answer any of those, and I hope you enjoy the sneak peek. Take care.